Hello folks, a very warm welcome to your own channel Roadmaps. So I think in my last video I have already cleared my motive for this channel and particular for this playlist. So for my motivation, make sure to like the video, subscribe the channel, share the video with your buddies and watch it till very end so that you can get maximum out of it. So let's get started with our very first SQL question. So this is a question which was asked in one of the interview. So this is our input data and this is the output data which we were asked to get. So I'll explain you about the question, what they really asked. Question is kind of a puzzle where we need to calculate this new value column. So how we are going to calculate this new value column? So you can see this formula column where it's written 1 plus 6. So what does this 1 plus 6 means? So 1 plus 6 means the value where the ID is 1 plus the value where the ID is 6, right? So it will be like the value where the ID is 1 is 45 plus the value where the ID is 6 is 12, so it will be 57. In the same way it is like 3 minus 2, so it means the value where the ID is 3 minus the value where the ID is 2, so it will be like 54 minus 23, so it will be 31. So let's jump to workbench and solve this puzzle. So to save the time, I've already created the table with all the data. So what should be our approach to solve this puzzle? So we'll focus on this formula column. We'll try to trim this formula column and we'll try to get all these values in a separate columns. Let's say 1 in separate column, this operator symbol in separate column, and this 6 IDs in separate column. So how to do that? We'll use left from formula. So what this will give us? This will give us the very first ID column from this formula column. Okay. Now we'll do the same for the last ID column. We'll use right from formula, comma 1. So now we have got both the ID columns over here. Now it's time for the operator. So for operator, for getting the operator, we'll use substring here. Substring from this formula from second position and 1 as operator. So finally we have got all the three. We have trimmed down the formula column and we have got this 1, 6 and the operator. So now we have got the IDs from this formula column. So our next step will be to get the values of these IDs, because we need to perform the action on the values, not on the IDs. So to get the values of these IDs, we need to do a self join on the same table. So I'll do that. We'll make this whole query as a subquery as sp1 So we are joining, okay, this will be inner join because we are doing self join over here. Self join with the same table. We are joining on the basis of this A1 column because we need to get the value of this first ID. So now we'll do the same thing for the second ID also, this A2. We'll do the same inner join. SP3 SP1 dot, this time it will be A2 SP3 dot ID. So now we have inner joined the table and we should get the value of these IDs. So what will be the value of these ID? We'll select it sp1 dot ID. So we are getting, so we are using asterisk, which means all the data will be here. So we'll just select the ID column from sp1 sp one dot formula sp1 dot value comma from this. Now we'll use the case when operator here. So what this case when operator will do is, whenever this operator is plus, it will sum the value of id1, this id5 and id1. So we'll try to use the case when operator here. So case when sp1 dot operator, whenever it is a plus operator here, then sp2 dot value plus sp3 dot value, and when sp1 dot operator is equal to minus, whenever it's a minus over here, so we'll subtract the value sp2 dot value minus sp3 dot value, and we end this statement as new value from this column. So I think we have got our new value column here. We'll just order it by first column. That was it, guys. We have got our desired output. So in this question we have used and revised many important concepts of SQL, like joins, case when, substring, etc. So if you have any doubts in this question or in any other question, reach out to me in the comment section below and hit the subscribe button for many such videos.